Hello again. My old times series uh, continues on the topic of maps. When I started to play this game, it was 2013 or 14, something like that. I can't remember when I started my first account, but those days the maps was a lot of different kind of that there's used to or what they are today. Lots of maps are same, but they have been changed a lot. And there's a lot of maps what Wargaming has took away from a game, and some of those maps are great, really great, and it's a thing that they took them away. But let's see, let's start. First, the map is Dragon Ride. I like this map a lot. Uh, it's much more better than MPS border what we have nowadays. It's that MPS border is pretty crappy to be honest. Uh, there's only couple of uh, path how you go, and that's so. Mm, it the MPS border doesn't offer any kind of surprise element anymore. It's one of the baddest worst maps nowadays. But this was the first. Uh, I don't know if it's the first, but one of those old uh, Asian culture culture, culture maps what they had, and I like this because obviously it offers a couple of routes where you can go, and obviously again houses and lot of different kind of bushes. But uh, the things what I like it this on this map a lot was that the terrain was uh, pretty complicated, and there was a lot of height differences. So you can find easily different kind of good position to hold your place, and good position to attack and defend and so on. And also these so-called free spaces which are normally very risky places to go. Uh, this map offers uh, some kind of cover for those places too, and it's not normal, and it was I like it a lot. I don't know, to be honest, why they took this away. Probably because this is non-symmetrical, uh, pretty much non-symmetrical, and what it means that uh, another team has some kind of advances, what the another teams don't have. And well, that's obviously pretty pretty common when the map isn't symmetrical. Same problem is nowadays on the our new maps what are we are currently playing. But next one, Hidden Village. uh, this was pretty much a one trick pony, if I may say so. uh, when I talked earlier that MPS border, this has pretty much same elements. So here are only couple of paths what you can do. One is from here on the hill, and another one is on the city. And typically the middle section is the risky place, uh, which which is sudden death usually when you are going there. So this reminds me a lot of that MPS border in that way, and pretty boring map. And also like MPS border, all these uh, nice uh, spaces what we have around this map, they are not usable, so player cannot go here. Like MPS border, there's a lot of so-called black spaces on the MPS border, and yeah, and that's very good sign of the bad map. I like the maps which are where you can go almost anywhere and find the places, and it's something which offers different kind of situations. Next one, Komarin. Uh, this was one of the earliest maps, or how I remember that the Wargaming was putting this out pretty early phase, if I remember correct. But I like this. Like like you can see in the map, there's the whole area is usable, so you can go almost everywhere, and it's pretty open. There was houses there and there, and some little height differences, and little bit forest or trees and bushes. So this was a little bit tricky one to play, but I like it. This was, in my point of view, it was good balanced, or like how I remember it. I can remembering all times it can be tricky. Memory can be make false remembering things, or how it said. I can't say, but yeah. Let's go forward. Next one, the port. Uh, this was absolutely the oldest map what I remember, because I cannot remember this map so much. I remember I have played this, but I'm pretty sure that Wargaming took this away pretty early phases, and this was pretty forward kind of map. So another one team spawned on the that industry area, and another one in this uh, another corner with it offers some kind of houses and so on, and the middle sections there's a train tracks and trains, and that's about it. It's it's not a symmetrical, so maybe that's something which gives a reason to put this out. But like I said, I don't remember so much about this map. Next one, Mittengard. Probably first, when I played the first time in this game, World of Tanks, this was probably first map on the first game what I played. This was on the lower tiers map and pretty straightforward. Both teams started on the top of the hill, and uh, they both teams uh, rushed to the middle. There was a city, and mayhem started at that point. There was also these side areas where you can hide and find some kind of cover and on the terrain, and height differences and trees and so on. I don't know why they put this way, because on the lower tiers this it wasn't so bad. Obviously, when you are playing this about, let's say, tier 5 and higher, this turns very crappy, this map, because it is small, and yeah, the tanks on the higher tiers are getting so much better than this area what this offers. It's getting small. Next one, Northwest. Uh, Another map which I like it, but I remember the topics where the Wargaming was talking about that North team gets some kind of advances, or I don't remember which team, but some uh, how it goes. I don't remember, but some another team got some advances and some areas, and they couldn't balance it. Basically, this offers then the in these colors the red team started. This offers very nice path, covered path to the corner, and there you can approach to the another team's capping circle. And this is was one path what the teams would play and fight. Yes, now I remember this offers very good cover almost everywhere in the middle. And well, another team had also on here. I don't remember why they, but there was why the wargaming took this abate. But so there was some reasons. Uh, I like this map because it offers a lot of different kind of routes and path to the enemy sites. There was a lot of different kind of uh, differences and houses and a lot of corners where you can fight. I like this map. This wasn't so bad. Next one, Sacred Valley. Uh, yeah, this was a little bit one trick pony, but also pretty typical map in this game. There was a heavy line. It offers a couple of paths where you can go, and both team had some kind of mm, hold places where they can defend when the heavies are coming. And there was then the other path, the higher ground, which typically the mediums and lights were using, and the crossing section there was a little group of houses. The middle obviously was again the risky place. Well, not so risky because there was a hills, couple of hills, and a lot of different kind of houses, and uh, it was very good area for sneaky players. And also, when in those times where when the maps didn't have those so-called hidden walls that blocked every players to go anywhere, everywhere, but those times this was pretty crazy map for climbing. Uh, as far as I remember, in this corner, when you're starting here, you can go and wiggle your way up here, and when you can defend your capping circle over this hill, and also you can go right over here, and you get pretty nice view which covers all this. So if you have, let's say, UDES 03, it's very nice to places and times to be when you go here. But nowadays, all those climbing things are blocked, those invisible walls, so you cannot do. And this they took this map away. Again, I don't know why, because I didn't think this wasn't so bad. It was pretty symmetrical, and both team has had uh, some good places to defend and attack. Next one, South Coast. Uh, this was a little bit one trick pony, but let's say again, pretty typical map. So there's both sides has some kind of path. One was during on this beach, but this was a little bit risky. But there was a couple of places where you can defend yourself. Another one was in this another side, and there was a little bit riskier option to go here. And both teams had hills and pretty good these so-called stronghold positions where you can hold defend your side. there was a little town which didn't offer so much cover as typical town maps offers, but uh, this was more or less a risky way to go, but mm, still there was a lot of buildings, so it was very nice path to take or to try to get those sneaky attacks and so on. And another one nice thing about this middle section was that you can go to the sides if you didn't want to proceed forward on this. But typically, when enemies go like this green, they proceed in this way over the hill, and this was on this hill the red team was defending themselves, and another way is here or here. Then obviously before on the uh, from the beach, and same goes to the green side. Obviously, I don't remember why they took this away. This wasn't so bad as far as I remember. Next on Stalingrad. Uh, City map. I hate city maps, to be honest. I don't like them so much. But this one wasn't so bad because the ruins of the buildings wasn't so tall, so uh, artists worked pretty well there. In this case, now every player who hates artists are saying that it's not a good thing. This artists shouldn't get any kind of chance to play. But to me, artists are some kind of they belong to game and they give some kind of taste, a different kind of point of view of game. So mm, I don't play artists not so much or not at all, but I don't hate them so much. They are part of the game. But at this map, those artists could play somehow in this map, which is pretty. Uh, it's not so common in city maps, and for a city map, this offers lots of different kind of corners, which was nice. Typically, those city maps are somehow uh, the structure of those maps was um, let's say a little bit boring. There was usually some couple of corners where the fight is going, and then the fight is over on that corner, the game is over. But this was a little bit exception for that. They took this away. I don't know why again. Uh, but far as I have wrote on the internet and those news, the Wargaming is planning to get this back on the game. I don't know. Well, I can guess that Stalingrad was uh, very important and place where the real war fights has been uh, fights battle that has been fight, and to know where the wargaming has been, which country wargaming has been, where it comes. It's obviously you can see why they want the Stalingrad map back again. So it has some kind of value for a game itself. And I don't mean why don't they shouldn't. It was good map. I don't know how they changed it, but let's see if they bring this back and what are the changes. One thing which is nice, at least it this one old map, is that this was pretty much same as the real map or location at the Stalingrad where the battle was. It is pretty same as what this map is. Next one, Windstorm. Uh, Winter map. Mm, uh, at the first time when this map and playing this, uh, it easily can reminds somehow very boring one trick pony map, but it isn't, because this river it goes through the map, it makes a lot of different kind of area, or uh, players can be change the pressure points of the game during how it goes. So this river goes through the map, and this is city area, and this or this wild area, or this open area where a couple of paths. Obviously, this is where the teams are battling each other, fights each other, and obviously this city areas both are does the same. Both teams had some kind of a sniper or this defending positions on the hill on the both sides, and uh, yeah, I like this map a lot. I remember this. It offers a lot of different kind of places where you can uh, fight and defend and so on. These hills, very typical places. As I start to remember these maps, I can see how boring our new maps are. Yeah, but this was a good one. Uh, Severogorsk. I didn't know, did I say it correctly? I don't remember so well this map, winter map, but uh, what I remember it was typical uh, typical map for this game. It has both sides had those uh, own defending sides. This map is very well divided to the three parts. So one of the parts, and both sides have one of the parts, and middle is where the fight is going. And only question was that where the teams are, which path or which side to the attack, which both teams has took. Uh, Good or bad map, I can't remember to be honest. Last but not least, my favorite map on this game, Swamp. I don't honestly know why they took this away, because this was one of the best, or in my point of view, how I remember it, it was the best. Uh, Pretty straightforward. It offers a lot of different kind of height differences, and again a lot of different kind of corners where you can defend and fight against enemy team, and uh, pretty simple in many ways, and far as I remember it was pretty good balanced, or that's how I remember it. The main idea was, again, there was a couple of paths where you can go to the enemy side attack, and the middle section was this swamp area where was the hills and different kind of uh, these uh, terrain changes, and let's say these places where you can cover and snipe enemy teams. So this was in generally the place where the almost everyone started to find those risky uh, opportunities to attack, and if they paid through, it was very good way to play. So in general, this map offers those different kind of approaches for every player. Players who want to be who want to play safe, and for those who want to play aggressive, and so on. And this is worked very well. They changed this map a lot of on those years before they took this away. Yeah, that was it. Uh, Tell me what you remember the maps which have been taken away and what you are missing, and uh, what kind of memories these are bringing to you. Write to the comment section, and it's interesting to see what's in your memories regarding these maps. Bye.